Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome. Today we will be presenting how to best prepare for the upcoming sales and how to increase the odds of purchasing or securing your Hajj package for 2026. There are a couple of things that we will be covering today. We will talk a little bit about the e-wallets. We will talk about a little bit about the importance of adding preferred packages, configuration of a package, and having additional funds, and practicing custom flights, and how to prepare the night before. So you are good to go the day of purchase, the day where you actually need to purchase the packages. And just to give you a little idea of what time to expect, depending on what your time zone is. So most of the times you will see the time announced in Makkah time because that's how they are calculating as per their local time. So it is going live on February 1st at 1 p.m. Makkah time. I do want to cover some of the timings for the US and Canada because we know most of the people that are following us through this program, they are located in those areas. So if you're in the East Coast, New York, Toronto, Montreal, Washington D.C., Florida, the entire East Coast. So basically, if you're in the Eastern Standard Time zone, it is starting at 5 a.m. on February 1st. The sale period. This is when you are able to start purchasing the packages. And if you are in the Midwest, it is 4 a.m. And if you're in the California, Vancouver area, it is around 2 a.m. If you're located in UK, it's 10 a.m. Many of the European countries it will be 11 a.m. South Africa would be noon, and Hong Kong would be 6 p.m. And you can always calculate your time. So the standard Makkah time is 1 p.m. So you can check time against Riyadh or against Makkah according to the location where you are located. So there is no confusion. So putting that to the side, so we are just a couple of days away from this purchase date. So how can we prepare? What can we do in order to increase the odds for purchasing the packages? So there is something I do want to mention. It is always recommended to book a package which has the flights included in there. So you are booking something with the flights included. This way, you all you have to do on the day of purchase is log into your account and go ahead, click on buy, and you are done. It's simple as that. So, but before we even do that, because it's possible you may configure a package and it's sold out. So how can we actually go ahead and do something where things can actually work out? There are certain things that you do want to see within the menu that is available for you, and the best thing you can do is just view preferred packages only. So if you don't have any packages that are marked as preferred, you will see the packages just show up as everything or nothing will show up over here. So it's important that you start adding packages in the preferred. So this way it's easier for you. The number one thing you need to do is know the duration, maximum duration you can actually stay. So for our example, I'm going to keep it on a maximum of 25 days. And I want minimum of 10 days. So 10 to 25 days is my range. If yours is lower, you can always change that as well. Also, I want to set a range over here. This range is excluding the flight, so keep that in mind. And this is in Saudi Riyals. So I want to say I'm going to keep my range up to 50,000 Saudi Riyals max, and we'll keep it at that. And for us, our guides are actually working with Itra al Khair, so we're gonna select the Itra al Khair for pilgrims. So this way we can use some examples over here. I'm not too worried about anything else right now because right now we're trying to go and look at our options and what we can actually do and can put it in our preferred. So the whole purpose of this exercise is so we can add some packages into preferred just in case the configured category that we have does not go through. So there are different packages. We have gone over in details for all the packages and what flights are available with them. You can still go and check out those videos and you will have a better idea. So since I am located in the New York area, I do prefer to select the package with something available with the New York, which will make it much easier. So I do want to select some packages in every category. So I'm gonna go ahead and start looking for some packages where we can select. Just bear with me 1 second. I do want to see which ones actually have the flights available. So for New York, we do have package 15 with the flights from New York. So we will go and look for package 15 first. And I do want to go ahead and just click on this heart. And now this is added into our preferred category. So let's go ahead and I would like to also add some premium packages as well too. So I've selected one from the standard. So we can go with the option like this. And let's move ahead to our premium category of packages. So we are selecting multiple packages at this time. So for the premium packages, I am gonna go with the package number 11 for our premium category and put this into the preferred. Let's say I'm keeping excluding the flights at the 30,000 Saudi Riyal range. This is good for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to see another category of package which I would like to choose. Sometimes it's a good idea, especially if you're going with the custom flights, to maybe go with something longer like this. Package number 13 where it's 17 nights, and you can take a package like that and kind of shorten the nights for yourself so it works for you a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually put this in my preferred category too. So this way now I have three packages in my preferred category. And if you're interested in the luxury shifting packages, by all means, select one of those as well too. So you are well prepared. And like I mentioned, we do have a whole series of every single package. We go in them, we look at the flights. So if you are viewing this video from US or Canada, you will be able to see those those flights that are available with the package, and we do go over every single individual package. So just go ahead and watch those individual videos, which can also help you prepare much better for this upcoming sales. So for the luxury shifting, let's go with package 29. And let's go ahead and choose one luxury package. So this is a 10-day luxury package, so I'm gonna go ahead with this option. And let's add one more luxury option. Let's go ahead with one as well too. So you are only able to add five of them, so I think we are good for now. So let's go ahead and filter these. So now I don't need to go ahead and filter it with the company name. I don't need to filter it with anything. I can do my research, add them into my preferred category, and have them available to view. So as we were mentioning, we added 15. We added 11, we added 13, we added 29, we added 3. So keep top five options for you. And also, we will suggest one category in one of our live sessions, inshallah, at least 2 days before the sales date. So, inshallah, by the end of the month, we will be doing a session where we go over particular things like how many packages are configured. So, the ones that are least configured, we will advise you on those. So, this way, if you feel like some of those packages are going to be sold out, one of your backup packages should be something that is not going to get sold out too quickly. So if your intention is making sure you go for Hajj this year, that is something that you can do. So make sure you have these categories all set up. And in addition to this, you should have a package configured. This is very important. So I'm going to go ahead and select on Itra Al Khair 11, and I'm going to start configuring this package. And keep in mind, if you can afford the upgrade for Majar al Khabsh, we don't know how the system will play out if Majar al Khabsh is sold out, whether you will need to configure the entire thing again, or you can just proceed with Al Muassam camp at a later point. But this video, we are focused on how to increase your odds. So if you talk about comparison, you will have a maximum of 5,000 packages available for Majar al Khabsh, and you will have 55,000 packages available for Al Muassam. So if Majar al Khabsh is what you are looking for, then keep in mind that
لبيك الله.
you do want to prepare accordingly to that. You should be one of the first people to be able to purchase your packages. This is just a little overview of how the Majar al Khabsh camps look. And just to have a little idea, they are a bit more luxury. You are paying approximately 4,700 Saudi riyals additional for these camps. And we'll show a little glimpse of the Al Muassam as well too, so you have a good idea of what to expect. Let's go ahead, camp overview. So this is how the camps will look for Al Muassam. And the big major difference these days, Alhamdulillah, the amenities and the way the camps are set up, everything is Alhamdulillah very nice. The major difference that comes in between Majar al Khabsh and Al Muassam is the distance to Jamarat. Also, the Majar al Khabsh camps, they have a train that you move that you use to move in between the Mashair sites. But like I said, we're more focused on increasing your odds to actually get the package purchased. We do want to give you that option for everything. The one thing I have noticed in the system is the upgrade to triple is not too much more from quad to triple than it is from triple to double. So if you are planning to upgrade, looking for a little bit extra comfort, it does take it up by a couple of thousand reals. But you should be prepared. Like if this is the package that you want and quad is sold out, you need to be prepared to purchase a triple or a double. Some people may just be looking for a double and triple, but you should be prepared to increase your budget a little bit. As you can see, it does of course make a difference, but it's not as big of a difference when you move up to double. And we do go over all the prices in our the detailed videos for all the packages, so you can definitely go check that out too. I wouldn't worry too much about these things. There are some things. This is being offered by Nusuk now. Before, the companies were able to give you an add-on. So if you are interested in actually adding this is 706 Saudi Riyals. You can read all the information over here. If you're okay, you can always just add this over here and you can just proceed ahead. This will just add it on top of your pack, especially if you already have the fund set up in there. You can go ahead and add the Adahi, the Hajj sacrifice. So, like I mentioned, there are flights available from Vancouver and from New York. Uh, so you can always use this option. You also have flight option available from Washington D.C. So this is a very attractive option, especially for someone living in Vancouver or in the East Coast, whether in Washington D.C. or whether you are in New York. You can select the flight option that is available over here. This will increase the odds of you getting the packages much easier than going and customizing the flight. But if you are trying to customize the flight, we also want to cover that as well too. And I just want to show you this before we actually proceed ahead. I do want to go ahead and go in the customization flight option and see exactly what we can do over here. So it's just gonna put a random city. Just make sure to select the right one. I'm gonna still go ahead with JFK, but if you are traveling out of JFK, I don't think it's a good idea. But if you are going from another city from the US, maybe custom option may work better for you. So you know what? I'm gonna put Chicago as an option over here, and this package is bear with me 1 second as I look over this package, whether this is a Medina first or a Makkah first. So this package is a Medina first, so we're gonna go ahead and take the flight to Medina. So from Chicago to Medina, let's go with the multi-city option, Chicago to Medina, and then on the way back, Jeddah back to Chicago. And when you are using this option rather than selecting a specific airport, just go with the city itself. This way it's going to give you options if there are cheaper options available from either one of the airports whether it's just taking domestic flights through a different city and going, you do want to make sure you're prepared. And if you are joining us from North America anywhere, usually you are arriving a day after, so the package starts on the 18th. So we want to make sure that you are searching for your flights from the 17th, and you go with the multi-city option, Chicago to Medina, and then Jeddah back home to Chicago. Let's go ahead and start searching flights. You could also switch it over to premium economy and business class. If that is something that is goes with your budget, you can definitely do those options. So I'm seeing over here, it gives you recommended options, and then it gives you the cheapest option. If you are trying to go with the cheapest option, you are more than welcome to do so. As I said, this video is about increasing your odds to make it for Hajj. So it's important to look at this. Like, yes, you have the baggage included, the flights are a bit cheaper, but to have the most odds of actually going, being able to secure this package as soon as possible, go with the flight options that are being offered with the package. But for our case, let's say you do go with this, look at the details for the flights. It looks like these flights are accepted by the system. You can view the flight in details, and it will give you the full details. You are leaving from ORD to CDG, and then from CDG you will be going to Riyadh, and then you will be going from Riyadh to Medina, and then return flight you are going from Jeddah to Riyadh, and then Riyadh Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam to ORD. So yes, you are able to, but I would say still, to increase the odds just slightly, you want to go with something like, you want to go with the options that are already available. So I'm going to go back, and I want to make sure that we have those options available. Let's go previous one more time. All right, we are back to the menu. So the service provider flights, they may be a little bit more pricey, but they do also keep the group organized. This is something on the side, but for securing, where we're talking about increasing the odds of actually being able to secure these packages, this will give you the highest odds of securing the packages. So go with one of these options. While the Washington DC flights, they're a little bit later in comparison to, actually the JFK flights are also now at 7 p.m., especially for this flight. So it is something that does work out in terms of connections. If you are trying to come, you don't need to come the day before, but for Hajj is also recommended to come the day before. So increase your odds. And if it's something that you need to go with, you want to go with the custom flight option, please make sure to test out the system a little bit and check how long is it holding the flight for you. Customize the flight and see whether that flight is sticking around with you. For how many hours is it sticking around? Check every through 2-3 hours, log into the system, and it will give you a better idea. So I'm just going to go with the service provider flights just to show you how the menu looks like ahead. We do want to go ahead and configure this package. So you will have these options too, where you can select the private car, but it's not available. So we're just gonna go with the package transportation. Let's select that. So package transportation, and then we want to go, let's see if they're giving me a private car option. No, it's not. We'll go again with the package transportation, and shuttle buses, and it gives you everything vice versa, and it will give you the total price that you will be paying for this particular package. So when you go in here, you will see your name being mentioned, and don't get confused by this. This is Voco Hotel. I guess systematically, this is how the name shows up within the system. Double check the hotels. You have one bed in a quad room in Voco, then you have one bed in a quad room in Ilaf Taqwa, and you have the Al Muassam camps. And I also added the Hajj sacrifice in here. This was not added to the system, I believe, updated. Check your flights again. You don't need to mess around with this because we selected something that the service provider was providing. Once you're done with all of this, go over the cancellation policy so you have a good idea of what to expect over there. Go over this in details. Within 72 hours, the package, you can actually do a full refund and cancel the package. After 72 hours, it's a partial refund. And then after the 1st of Zulqa'dah, there is no refund. So if you are trying to, if you decide to not go, make sure to get the full refund, and we will advise you a bit more on the e-wallets. This is something that I want to talk about strongly. For this package, we need 41,700 reals approximately, and right now, as you can see, there's only 3 reals 75 cents. This is a sample account that I use to guide Hujjaj. So I do want to talk about this, where now it's time for the e-wallet. So you will see it gives you the, there is not enough funds, so it gives you a whole warning. This will save the configuration, but on the day of the purchase, if I'm rushing to actually go and purchase this package, I'm gonna have a lot of problems. So as I have in my cart, I have this package, I know the price for it. Put like 500-600 real, maybe 1,000 reals more. Maybe if this option doesn't work with you, you can choose a separate option in order to work it. Make sure to go and start topping up that e-wallet. This is very important. This amount will not run it for this package for sure. Make sure to put maybe 500 to 1,000 reals extra in your e-wallet, so this way you are fully prepared in case you need to move around. Maybe you find a little bit more expensive option. Maybe you find a cheaper option. It's okay. The money's sitting in the e-wallet. So if you have not loaded your e-wallet, we do give some advices on that. Please make sure to call your financial institution, whichever credit card you are using, whether it's credit card, debit card, whatever it may be, use a card. Uh, do the transactions, do small transactions, do first couple of reals, 20 reals, 30 reals, 100 reals, 200 reals before you start jumping into 10, 15,000 Saudi reals. Do it up to, a couple of transactions, go up to like 500,000 reals, and then call the bank, let them know you're about to do a big transaction. Some of the transactions already got approved, and you're going to continue to add the funds. One of the things that we have noticed in the e-wallets recently is people are going and they're loading the e-wallet, and it just gives them an error, and then they try again and they are overfunding their e-wallets. So if you did overfund it, leave it for now. We can take care of this stuff after Hajj. Don't worry too much about this till the sales period is not gone and you're not done purchasing your package. We have heard some stories where people's fund are, they just go in limbo and they're stuck there for a bit. We don't want that to happen, where you are stuck somewhere in the middle. So don't touch anything when it comes to the e-wallets. When the sale period goes on, till you don't hear from our team that okay, go ahead and there are no more sales going on now, go ahead and just refund the e-wallet. Other than that, it's best to wait. Even if you secured a Hajj package, just wait a little bit. They may come out with a better system where you may be able to use the money from your e-wallet as well too, for maybe making purchases over there. We don't know how the things are going to work out, because there were some talks about this, but to increase the odds of getting the Hajj package, it's very important to know that you need to have enough funds in your e-wallet. If you don't have enough funds in your e-wallet, trust me, you will not be able to get your package. And when it came to the flights, I mentioned go with the service provider flights, but it's possible that maybe they just don't work out with you. Go with the custom flights, but make sure to practice. So this way, when the day comes, it's taking you 10 seconds and you are good to go and you get your e-package. You get you're able to go and purchase the flights with the custom flights, and you're able to get the packages. We want to increase, even if we can save a couple of seconds, we want to save those couple of seconds, because we have seen the packages just go out in an instant. You go, you log in, you purchase the package, boom, in 10-15 minutes, quota is all gone. So we want to make sure you are prepared. And a few things you can do the night before is, of course, go to sleep, get a couple hours of sleep, especially for us in New York. I know, we're all waking up for Fajr, but you have to wake up early. Inshallah, our team will be live with anyone that is registered with us at 4 a.m. Inshallah. So we will be preparing 4 a.m. We want to see how the system is reacting, what's going on. We will have other team members with us on the line as well too, and their Hujjaj as well too. So we have a whole pool of Hujjaj with us, including our team, where we are letting you know what's going on in the system, what's happening. If there's a glitch, there's a problem, there's something, so we all know what's going on. So we are all working as a team, so that can really help you out. So definitely go and register with us on ainulharamain.com/Hajj, so you are better prepared for this. Like I mentioned, get some sleep. Go have some coffee with you, have some water with you, so you are prepared. And inshallah, before Fajr, we will be done, especially over here on the East Coast. Make dua to Allah. Make dua to Allah, Ya Allah. I know you are testing me for this journey of Hajj. Please accept please accept me for this journey and invite me for this important task to perform Hajj. And we should all make dua that Allah make our journey easy, smooth, take us there safely, and bring us back safely. This is very important. Even though you may feel a little bit off when you come back, that's for something later. But make sleep. Wake up early, make dua, join us so we can go and guide you throughout the entire process during the live sales when they're going on. Jazakallah khair for watching today, and we hope this brings you one step closer to actually reach your Hajj journey. And we hope that some of the information we gave you helps you increase your odds to actually purchasing your Hajj package. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.